கவலை இல்லாம கலர் பிரிண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, அதுவும் மிக குறைஞ்ச விலையில. எப்சன் ஈகோ டேங்க் பிரிண்டர்ஸ். இது வெறும் ஃபேபுலஸ் இல்ல, இது டோட்டலி பிரிண்டபிளஸ்.
I welcome the private member resolution to amend Article 21 and introduce Article 21B, guaranteeing free and compulsory early childhood care and education between 3 to 6 years, and all children receive equitable and holistic early childhood support. Sir, this can also be done by amending Article 21A itself. Chairman, sir, Article 21A, which was introduced in 2009 for a noble cause, is now sought to be made meaningless even to a child between 6 to 14 years because of the new policy of Union of India. Let's see whether Article 21A really receives its literal respect in this country. The Union government collects 4% health and education cess from every citizen. These funds are meant exclusively for schemes under Article 21A, the fundamental right to free and compulsory education. Now let's see whether it is spent meaningfully. The Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan is funded from this cess. It is not charity, it is not discretion, it is a constitutional obligation. But instead of honoring that obligation, the Union government has chosen to punish the state of Tamil Nadu by withholding 3,548.22 crores of Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan funds that directly belong to the children of this country. On what basis, sir? Because our state refuses to accept a non-binding national education policy, a policy that never been placed before the parliament for legislative scrutiny. Will this policy bind state of Tamil Nadu, which has a law to teach only 2 languages in our state? Is this how cooperative federalism is supposed to function? Is dissent from a state government now a reason for the union to financially strangle school education and deny fundamental rights to children? Sir, because of this arbitrary and vindictive withholding of funds, 44 lakh students, 2.2 lakhs of teachers are being directly affected in Tamil Nadu. It is completely unacceptable in a union of states. Chairman, sir, there is another pathetic situation of wherein 98 lakhs teachers are going to lose jobs in this country within 2 years, thus have a direct effect of Article 21A of the Constitution. Chairman, sir, the interpretation of RTE Act and NCT Act by the courts mandates that all in-service teachers of minority schools who have never written the teacher's eligibility test must now pass that test within 2 years, failing which they will lose the jobs within 2 years. The right of children to free and compulsory education of 2009 Act, shortly called as RTE Act, is applied retrospectively to all teachers in this country to qualify teachers' eligibility test. Even teachers with less than 5 years of service remaining have been stripped of the promotion if they don't qualify in TET. Such alteration of service condition and disruption of the legitimate expectation of promotion after appointment certainly violates their rights. Sir, in Tamil Nadu alone, 4 lakhs teachers will be losing their jobs. Across India, 98 lakhs teachers are going to be affected and will be losing the jobs. Therefore, Article 21A is under great threats and schools will have no experienced teachers after 2 years. These teachers who are going to lose their jobs were fully qualified, legitimately recruited, and professionally competent under the statute rules that existed at the time of appointment. They began their service long before the teacher's eligibility test was introduced in 2009. They entered services with the legitimate expectation of career progression based on the rules then in force. And what is worse, sir, is that the NCT notification dated 23/8/2010 issued under the RTE Act explicitly protected all pre-2010 teachers. It clearly said new qualification requirement shall not apply to teachers appointed prior to the notification. That protection was absolute and unambiguous. But later, insertion of Section 12A in the NCT Act in 2012 and provisos in RTE Act 2009 created a direct contradiction, and this made the courts to interpret the law in a matter that one has to necessarily qualify in the teacher's eligibility test. Thereby, this amendment completely nullifies the earlier statutory protection. Chairman, the result is teachers who have been teaching for 15 years, 20 years, and even 25 years
also.
are suddenly told.
Resolution
Yes, I'm
also
coming to
speak.
that.
Coming to resolution.
Yes, I'm coming to that.
Please
Chairman.
come.
Yes, I'm coming to that only. Are told
That is the
suddenly
subject, and
that
you know
they
the
have
rules
to leave
also.
the services. I'm coming to that subject only.
You have to speak in for
Yes.
or against the.
Yes,
this,
yes, Chairman, I'm coming to that.
To come
So
on that,
21A
please,
becomes
resolution.
meaningless.
Please.
Yes. No state, no matter how efficient, can replace lakhs of serving teachers within 2 years. No education system can withstand such an overnight shock without collapsing, and no teacher should be humiliated after decades of service by being forced to take a new eligibility test that never existed
Wilson J,
when they were appointed.
Please
Yes,
speak
I
on the
come to
resolution.
that.
No, not
Chairman,
come to
sir.
that. You have spoken
Chairman,
enough.
sir,
Please
I'm
come
coming to that. Chairman, sir,
I'm-
21A is become meaningless. Let
Sir,
us talk about 21B
Yes,
later.
yes, you please move a
Yes. Yeah, that
parliamentary
resolution
procedure
I've
for the
already
discussion on
addressed.
that.
Yes,
fundamental.
Chairman, sir, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu has already returned to our Honorable
Please,
Prime Minister on
I'll just
25/11.
to come on the
I'm
subject.
coming to that. I'm coming to that. I'm
आप
coming.
इस पर बहस चाहते हैं तो
Chairman, I'm
अलग से
coming to that,
आप-
Chairman. I'm coming to that.
Chairman को notice
Chairman,
दीजिए, you
I'm
can
coming to
discuss.
that. I'm coming
Please.
to that. I'm coming to that.
Please.
The Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu has already returned to the Honorable Prime
Sir, it
Minister
will
on
not go on record
25/11.
anymore. I'm
Yes.
just warning you, sir. Please.
Yes, through
Please
you,
confine go to the
I
subject.
urge the union to give us 3,548.22
Please
crores
confine to the subject.
and also protect the
Confine
services
to
of
the
the
subject.
teachers.
I'll move
Now,
and call
far
other
as
speaker.
so
I'll
far
call
as
other
the
speaker.
resolution is
Please.
concerned, Chairman says, so far
Please.
as the resolution
Yes.
is concerned, the
You are
right to
supposed to
free
talk
and
on
compulsory
resolution only.
education, Chairman sir,
Please.
education cannot stop with 3 to 6 years students, age students. It has to be seen from 6 to 12 years, because 21A is a valuable right, Chairman sir. This RT Act was brought in 2009 to see that all children in India gets the education, and that is why this 21A was brought in. What I wanted to point out is that 21A is become meaningless today because of the attitude of the union government. No doubt,
So you
we
move on-
have
move
to
on
appreciate.
on this.
No doubt, we have to appreciate
Yes,
she is
yes.
bringing that new amendment, and the constitution has to be amended accordingly. But if you see, this compulsory education cannot be confined to elementary levels alone. It must be progressively extended to cover all students up to class 12, ensuring continuity, equity, and universal access to quality schooling. Expanding this constitutional guarantee is essential not only for strengthening our human capital, but also for upholding the spirit of social justice and preparing the next generation to meet the challenges of a modern knowledge economy. I conclude. I therefore urge the union government to act decisively and initiate the process of including Article 21A and 21B to make free education up to 12th standard as a constitutional right. Thank you, Chairman, sir.
Thank you.